So we open in Albuquerque, New Mexico in 1954, and we've got a housewife preparing a meal. But the light flashed and she sees something outside. Her son outside driving in a mini fire truck. She tell him come in, but he says just a minute. So then you know the alien's gonna suck his butt up. So she tell her son, okay, I'll see you in a minute, and goes back to making her dinner. But when she gets back in, the record player starts playing backwards, the lights are flickering, the clock's whirling. And she run outside to go get Timmy, but Timmy been sucked up. I told you it was gonna happen. Child, so then she gets sucked up to the ceiling. And a little fake boy come in and looks like Timmy, but you know it ain't. And he says, Mommy, please don't be afraid. Oh no, you need to be terrified. But you should have been watching your kids close so you wouldn't be in this mess. So cut to the evening when Daddy gets home. So he sees the house is disheveled and his wife is floating with her eyes open, but the whites is showing, no pupil. She looked asleep when he came in. And she starts pointing at him and giving the from the Body Snatchers. That was a good movie and set in San Francisco. Instead of taking over the body, she just blows up the head. So we come back from the commercial break in Palm Springs. Oh, it's the president playing golf. Somebody's plane just got shot down. So the president go to tell his wife, look, I gotta go deal with some shit. And she's like, are you cheating? Because you ain't a good liar. So he get out there and see the wreckage and sees a body, and he says, it looks like a child, so let's get that back to the base. But it's a bad wreck. So the live heifer they found that wasn't dressed at the scene is Amelia Earhart. She said, I was on the plane and everything went haywire and then it all went white. That's the last thing I remember. She said they did run some experiments on me though. I remember that. So the president tells her, I'm the president and you're at an Air Force base. And she's like, Roosevelt is president. Where's Fred? I need to talk to Fred. And then she just go kind of crazy, so the nurses got to strap her down. And the doctors tell the president, oh, she 2 months pregnant, by the way, but we think that's her. But now they're going to open up this alien body that they found in the autopsy room. So they crack it open and realize it's a spacesuit. And they're like, how is this empty? But then we hear a small chitter and see the lights flicker. So I guess it's still alive. But that doctor didn't believe fat meat was greasy and this slime-looking thing jump out and cover his face. So they try to get it off the one doctor, but it done blown his head up and it already jumped to the next one. And then it jumps to the next doctor. So they got to get the president out of there. But now the mama from the first scene appears and she starts killing people. But the president gone say, hold your fire. I don't know if you want to talk to her. So he asking her to stop the killing and can you, come to an agreement with us? And she says, you gonna listen to me. So we come back from commercial break in present D with Cam somebody, and he's 21 and at a Japanese restaurant ordering some sake for his friends. So his friends come, and I guess they gonna be important too because they all giving them these little letter plates. So we got Kendall, Troy, who looks like he was doing cocaine, and Jamie. So Cal and the one that looks like he's on cocaine are now boyfriends, and the girls are like, oh, okay, when did this happen? Jamie, however, met a man, but she allergic to his semen. I bet you he an alien. So we at the restaurant, we all pulling out our phones, and the one girl says, y'all too addicted to technology. Our brains were not meant to function with all this stuff. I remember in class, my teacher said, we've grown more technologically advanced in the past 50 years than we have in the first 20,000. So it's messing with our brain. And the teacher that told her this, she was banging. And she trying to get them to do this vacation without their phones. It feels so good. I don't know. I like my phone. But she done badgered it into them. I don't know how they're going to find directions, send messages, or find each other when they ain't in shouting distance, but okay. So these fools head out to the desert with no phones in a tent. It's stupid white people dragging their black friend along for misadventures. So the next day, the cocaine guy takes them to a pond, but it's just a desert. He was like, there was a pond here yesterday. Apparently not. Also, who swims in a pond? Stagnant water? Not getting in this pussy. And so we see something watching them from the distance, and the black girl's like, I think we should go back. This don't feel right. We be knowing. The white girl gonna say, smells like someone died, and then rush off to it. I'd have gone back to the campsite. What you rush into with no phone? You can't take picture first, call nobody, get no help? You're useless. I'd stay away from the stench. So they run over and find some cattle that have been cut in half, and she's like, oh, there's no blood, let me go inspect this. The black girl is like, that's a really good idea, and then this fool crosses a fence to do it. Suck her up. Suck her up. Girl, that cow, she went over to poke it and it still moved. Then they want to leave. Too late now. So they get back and pack up to get out of Dodge before it gets dark. Ooh, but now the car shut off, and now here come that bright light. And Kendall gonna be the one that says, let's call for help. You the one that didn't bring the phones, dummy. But now Tentacles is coming in the car. Now we see the tentacles coming in, but everything goes black. And then they wake up a few hours later, still in the car. Oh no, Jamie wasn't in the car, and she looks hurt bad out on the road. She's falling out. So when Cal get back, she call her man and ask if she can Google something, and he give her crap for it. He said, you just need some proteins, no junk food. She's like, but there was lost time and we were all switched in the seats. This is very odd. So we see all of them now that they've gotten back. They're drinking a lot of water and they can't follow conversations very well. It's morning sickness. I could see it. Meanwhile, the boys think they got Gerardia from eating bussy. Across town with the girls, they find out they preggers. So the guys come over and they're experiencing the same symptoms. So the Luddite heifer says, well, let's have you take a test too. Well, that was the shit. They need to get rid of those babies soon, because that's going to be a terrible full term.
I want you to beat my ass. Beat my ass. I want you to beat my ass. I want you to put fist to the face. Fist to the face. I want you to whoop. I want you to kick. I want you to beat my ass. 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 Okay, she got a hit with that one. Oh, wait, no, that was me. That was me. Anyway, it don't matter.
So, as my mugs say, tell a kin, tell a friend, tell that heifer you hate to head over to the Biffa Emporium for a cute collection of hoodies and mugs. Link below.